Just to catch you up, yesterday I went to the doctor. You guys, these are the enchiladas. The enchiladas are out of the oven. They look delicious. So I wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that we have going on. This is gonna be a little hard to tell because it's in plastic. This is the tile that we chose for the guest bathroom. Why the fuck did I do my eyebrows like that?
She looked to him and he looked to him. Those words they hold tremendous meaning.
Good morning and welcome back to this week's vlog. I'm waiting for Aloni. Him and I are going to meet at the preschool that Liam will be going to in August, which is very exciting. I'm very excited for him because he's such a social butterfly. So we're gonna go meet and do that, and then we're gonna go look at this new residence that's being built. It's called Shabbat. My mom is a real estate agent. I don't know if I've ever told you guys that on this vlog, but she is going to show some of the specs to, like the property specs to some clients. So Aloni and I wanted to stop by because she said that they're doing a lot of really cool like stonework and finishes similar to what we're doing. It's more modern style, not like our house isn't modern, but she's like, maybe you guys will get some inspiration and like some ideas. So we want to go check that out. And yeah, so that's that. I just put on this new flavor. You guys know, if you've been following me on Instagram, like before I started TikTok, you guys know I used to be obsessed with the Ula Henderson, the peptide. I'm still obsessed. I don't know why I said used to. But this is a new flavor. They sent it to me literally yesterday. It is called Peach Glaze. It's a hydrating lip treatment. And I'm obsessed. I also love the packaging. And I have been going hard and steady with the Sochi Beauty Skinny Dip lip liner. I love it. I saw someone comment and say, hey Dee, I love all of the products that you have recommended, but this one is a little bit hard to put on. I don't know, mine glides pretty well, but I also like that it has a little bit of grip, that it's not as, what's the word? Not as creamy as like a Rhode lip liner, like the Rhode lip contours or like the KKW ones, because I feel like those don't stay on that long. This one kind of like is creamy, but it also has a little bit of a grip where I feel like it stays on your lips, if that makes sense. So that's why I really like this. Still going strong wearing this bag. I got this bag, you guys, in Paris with Aloni last year. I had a leather appointment and I had really wanted an exotic bag. I know, like I sound just like, again, first world problems. I really wanted an exotic bag because it's just the pricing in Europe is much cheaper. And they said we didn't have anything because it was just Fashion Week had just passed. They're like, everything's like sold out that like I was asking for. And they said, well, we have B25. So is there something that you want to B25? Because I only wanted a B25, but I wanted it in a soft leather. And they said, do you want like bright colors? I said, do you have like a beautiful blue, not a cobalt blue, because I'm not a cobalt blue girl, but like either like a navy or like a bright, beautiful blue for like summer in Miami, because I didn't have anything like that. And he brought out a few options, and then I was like, you know what, I'll go with this one because I actually love this color. And at first I was a little bit hesitant because I'm like, how am I gonna wear it? But now I feel like I wear it with everything and it just goes with everything. It's like such a really, really good bag. The dress that I'm wearing is from Sleeper. I wore this with my last pregnancy with Liam. I also wore this for my shoot that I did for the Oscar de la Renta fragrance. It's just comfy, like so out of breath, you guys. It's crazy. I know I keep saying this on every vlog, but I literally feel like I cannot catch my breath. Like it's the craziest thing. With Liam, I didn't have this as much. I still had a stuffy nose with him, but this time I have a stuffy nose and I can't catch my breath, and I just always feel like I'm huffing and puffing. And I notice sometimes when I'm recording behind the camera, you can hear me in my last vlog when I was at Target recording in the camera, and I can hear me like breathing heavily. So I apologize, okay? I'm so sorry to be putting you through this, okay? But it is what it is. Just to catch you up, yesterday I went to the doctor and I had my appointment. I have one more appointment next week, and then it's go time. I'm currently scheduled for a C-section. I'm not going to tell you guys the day that I'm scheduled for, but if homegirl doesn't come along on her way first, then we're going to have a C-section because my cervix is not dilated enough for where I'm at now. And I don't know if it has to do with the fact that I already had a C-section with Liam because I gave birth a month early to him. I don't know like why, but it is what it is. So I'm actually like not even scared to have another C-section because I already know what to expect. I feel like I'm like more nervous to have a natural birth because I have no idea what to expect. But either way, I'm just like I've always been saying, I'm happy to do whatever as long as the baby's safe and I'm safe. So yeah, I did buy the postpartum recovery kit. I'm actually gonna do in this vlog, I'll show you guys everything that I'm packing in my hospital bag because this time I'm gonna be prepared since I wasn't prepared last time, not by choice. And yeah, it'll be nice that this time we'll have like my parents here. I'll have Aloni's parents here because my parents and Aloni's parents were on a vacation together on like a ship. And I didn't tell them I was in the hospital for the first like 3 days because I didn't want them to panic. I want them to like get off the boat when they had like proper service. And I think my mom was in London with my dad. That's where after the ship, my parents went to London and Aloni's parents went to Copenhagen. That was like the last leg of their trips and then they went home from there. But I just remember calling my mom because she's like, why are you acting so weird? You don't answer your FaceTime. And my mom and I talk like 300 times a day, okay? Like she calls me as soon as I wake up. I call her like a million times in the day and like whatever. And sometimes we don't talk about anything. She's just like, hey, what's up? I'm like, nothing. You know, what's up with you? Whatever, nothing. And we're just like, oh, whatever. Like sometimes we're just like on the phone, but we're like not talking, you know? And I've been like that with my mom since I was a kid. And she also like FaceTimes me a lot throughout the day, even like prior to me having Liam. And I wasn't like answering her FaceTimes for 3 days. And I was just like, sorry, I'm busy. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And she was like calling my brother, like, your sister's acting so fucking weird. What's going on with her? Like, is everything okay? She then like, you know how women are. She started thinking like maybe me and Aloni were like fighting or something. I don't know, like conspiracy theories. I was just like, ma'am, I'm in the hospital. So anyway, another good thing, you guys, which I'm very excited for. I've like yesterday, 12:01, I downloaded it. Giveon, his new album, Beloved. So excited. Can't wait to listen to it. I like to listen to everything in chronological order, like not a shuffle girl. And also, I'm kind of intrigued. I can't even believe I'm saying this, to listen to the new Justin Timberlake album. Not Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber. To the Justin Bieber album. I've never listened to a Justin Bieber album. I know like 5 Justin Bieber songs due to popularity and like the radio and like social media. I was never a believer or a believer. Is it a believer or believer? I don't know. Because I was already like, I was too old when that was happening. I wasn't like a One Direction girl. Like there was just that all went after. But I'm a little bit intrigued to listen to his album. I don't know why. You know, are you guys clocking that? Anyway, let's go. We just left Liam's school and now we are at this new property that I told you guys we were going to look at. It's called Shabbat. Right? Yeah. It's going to be like a crazy golf course community. Is the club already open here? The golf course?
I have no idea.
Looks legit.
Probably.
Looks legit.
Yeah, it does.
A rendering of what our lobby would look like. Beautiful flooring, stonework is gorgeous. You know, intimate, not massive. All our residences, the flooring, you know, the lighting, which is nice. One thing is the view. It's right here. So you have the portico shade, you have lots of greenery. And our landscape architect is Mario Navarre. He does a lot of the $1,500 million homes in Palm Beach, so it's very like intimate and so cool.
I got home and I had to do like a lot of stuff with Liam for school. I had to buy a lot of stuff and like prepare. And then I'm just getting started on dinner. I made a few days ago salsa verde enchiladas and Aloni loved them so much that he asked me to make them again. So that is exactly what I'm working on now. I don't have like an exact recipe, but just following what I did last time, except this time I just made a little bit more sauce. So that's what we're gonna have for dinner. Okay guys, these are the enchiladas. They're going in. I packed them in real tight. I'm putting them in the oven, and that's what we're eating tonight. The enchiladas are out of the oven. They look delicious. I also cut up some watermelon. We have some chocolate chip colis. Started to set up for Shabbat, and I have our challah. Delicious. Good afternoon, you guys. I already had such a morning. It's about 11 o'clock. Aloni and I got up really early with Liam, breakfast, you know, did the whole thing. Then we went to the house. We wanted to see some of the progress because I didn't get to go yesterday, and I wanted to just see what's going on. I'm going to show you some of the tiles that are going to be going into some of the bathrooms because I already have some of the samples at the house. I dropped off Aloni literally 25 minutes ago at home because I wanted to stop by this store called Nini and Loli. It's like really close to where we live. They sell like kids clothes, but it's for like mainly babies, like under 3-4 years old, and there's a lot of like stuff for newborns. And I was finishing packing my hospital bag yesterday, and I realized that I don't have a lot of stuff with it for newborn as I thought. It's more like bigger sizes, 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6. So I literally just went to go get a couple of onesies, which I'll show you. They're so cute. But Aloni called me. Well, my nanny called me because he's not using his phone today for Shabbat because I told you he's trying to keep it. She called me 3 times. Aloni's worried, like, sorry, I'm out of breath. Like, Aloni's worried, are you almost home? Are you almost home? Because he's been getting worried since we're like getting closer. He's just like nervous, you know, that like, I don't know. So I'm driving by myself, so it's really cute. But anyway, we're gonna just chill today at home. We're gonna have dinner later with our friends, like very local. And yeah, I'm probably gonna show you what it's in my hospital bag today, and I'll show you the onesies before I wash them and iron them. So yeah. Okay, you guys, I'm going to show you what I got at the Nini Loli store. A lot of these things are from Kissy Kissy, which is one of my favorite like newborn baby brand, and baby cottons, which I love. If I see any of this online, I will link it for you below, but not promised. But just keep in mind to check out Kissy Kissy and baby cottons. This stuff is a little bit on the pricier side, but I find that it washes so well, and I saved so much stuff from Liam for the baby because I used to buy everything like white and beige and like very neutral, and compared to like the stuff that I got at Gap or like Zara, after like 4 or 5 washes, it does not look great. But the Kissy Kissy and the baby cotton stuff looks excellent. I ironed it and washed everything before I put it into storage, and it looks beautiful. So that's why I kind of didn't mind getting it again. I realized yesterday I had only one of these, so I got another one, which this one is from Kissy Kissy. It's like they call it a receiving blanket, and it has little sheep here if you can see. But I used it as a blanket for Liam for up to 6 months because it's like perfect, especially in Miami. And like the quality, and it feels so yummy. This I got for 0 to 3 months because it's hot in Miami and I didn't have anything like this. So it's a little short with a little giraffe in the back, and then this shirt goes on top. It's very cute. It's a little set. I can't believe I'm buying stuff that's pink. This is like amazing. This is just a burp cloth, but I love this one. I have a white one and a white with like a white lace trim from Liam still left over. Again, amazing. This is also really good to put on the Kikaru changing pad, which I loved. And then on top, I would put like a disposable changing pad because you want it to be warm for the baby. Babe, look how cute this is for like outside. Little shorty and little top. Different colors, you know, this time around. I got another bib. I just got a pink one because it goes with all the pink and white stuff that I got. Also from the same brand. Look at this. Oh. This I have to cut off. This is from actually a different brand. This is Atelier Bobby, B-A-B-B-I. Really cute. This is 0 to 3 months, so I got this a little bit bigger. This is another newborn set that I got. It's like little pants, and you can wear any other white t-shirt or onesie like under it with it, but I got this one that goes together. Little pink polka dots, newborn size. Okay. And then I got another one from Kissy Kissy like this. I have to give you guys some tips. The best thing, especially for the nighttime, if you're breastfeeding or feeding, well, not if you're going to, but for changing purposes, especially because you're like delirious, this is good for the daytime, like with all the buttons. But for nighttime, you want something either on a zipper or a magnet. The magnetic me ones are great, which I love because you literally just go like this and they just clip all on their own. Or you can get something like this, which has a zipper all the way through. It makes the nighttime routine so much easier, like I said, especially when you're delirious. This one's from Kissy Kissy and I got it with a zipper. And by the way, like I save all this stuff. I'm gonna save this again because maybe if one day I decide to have another kid and it's a girl, or for my brother. I saved all of Liam's really nice things for my brother, should he have children one day, God willingly. This is from the Nini and Loli brand. It's just like a newborn onesie, which I got. And this one is from Kissy Kissy, which is also a newborn onesie. So that is it, you guys. I just wanted to share my little haul before I throw it into the wash right now. I'm using the Molly Suds baby detergent, which is really great. So you guys can check that out. And yeah, so I'm gonna get to washing. I'm currently sitting here watching Aloni pile on the enchiladas that I made yesterday. He's reading. But we are going through some of the swatches for the bathrooms. So I wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that we have going on and give you a little sneak peek of the tiles that we chose. My POV. He's having a little pre-dinner snack. This is going to be a little hard to tell because it's in plastic, but this is going to be in the baby's bathroom. So you have a couple of different stones in here. You have some Rosso Levanto, you have this like beautiful green stone, this white stone, and then this one that has a little bit of pink and green in it. So we're looking at different color swatches, and we're going to do a lime wash in the showers. This is the tile that we chose for the guest bathroom. And this is going to be Liam's tile. So you have some Rosso Levanto in here as well, which is going to be like the theme of the house, I think. Every room is going to have a little bit of Rosso Levanto, except our bathroom. Our bathroom is going to be Calicut Viola mostly. But yeah, so we're picking out some of the color swatches. I already picked out the color swatch for our shower. I think we're going to be doing this one. It's called Hushed Auburn. This is from Sherwin-Williams. And then for the vanity, we're going to have this color. It's going to be called, well, it's not going to be called. It's called Sommelier. Very vino appropriate. So that's the situation. I want to be as eclectic as possible, but you know. What are your thoughts?
I'm with it.
That's a really cool, like.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We don't have any of that there. Do you remember the company name for these?
Where we got it from?
Mm-hmm.
Tile Bar.
We are about to leave for dinner with our friends. We're going to the surf club. I wanted to show you quickly what I was wearing because I literally only have 1 minute and I pulled it together. Again, just rotating whatever fits, but I don't know if you guys can see. Let me lower the camera a little bit. Okay, I have on my Zara t-shirt that you guys know. This is a vest from Oscar de la Renta. This is one of the last collections before he passed away. I've had this for over 10 years now. The pants are from Solid and Striped. I have on my Chanel flats that I've been wearing my last leg of my pregnancy. And my Celeste Birkin. I just honestly haven't been taking anything out of here, so that's what I've been wearing. This is the vibe that we're going with. It's very easy, comfortable, you know? In blue. You guys can see like that, just in case the lighting. Anyway.
Mashed potatoes here at
Does everyone like Challah?
Good morning, you guys. We got to my parents' like an hour or two ago, we had some lunch, which I will show you in the next clip. Well, not lunch, brunch. But I came down to the beach. I wasn't planning on it just because the last couple of weeks have been really hard for me, especially like being in the heat. But Aloni, my mom, and Liam are swimming in the ocean. And even though it's like hot, there's not like too much sun, so it's bearable. But we're hanging out. We're having a nice family day today because the baby's gonna come any minute now. And yeah, just taking it easy today. I think we're gonna like probably spend the whole day at my mom's because our friends who live in my mom's building are coming in like 2 hours and they want to see us. We haven't seen them in a couple of months because they also live in another state. And we're gonna probably have lunch with my parents and just chill, hang out. And then my plan is later I want to go to the Russian store, which is like really close by. I want to get some yummy goodies because I want to make some stuff this week and just, yeah, take it easy. I have to do some stuff tomorrow and Tuesday. Just I need to finish a few more organizational things and I need to finish a couple of things for work and just kind of be done with that. So that way I'm not stressed about it because if the baby comes like any day now, I'll feel okay. But yeah, I'm going to show you what the beach looks like because it's also really nice and quiet because it's not like the season in Miami. So if you guys are planning on coming to Miami and like knowing that Miami has really expensive prices on hotels, restaurants are really difficult to get into, just like everything is a little bit more difficult throughout the year, especially like right before Thanksgiving and through March. It's like the worst time to come to Miami because you have like Art Basel, you have the holidays, you have F1. There's like so many other events going on, and Miami is just the worst because of traffic and because everything is just so expensive and the hotels are 10 times more expensive. So if you have never been to Miami and you really want to visit Miami, the best time to come is July, like end of June and all of July, because nobody's here. Everyone's out of town. People are usually like on break with their kids or summer vacation. People are traveling. Like it is the best time. Like where my mom lives, the building's always packed every weekend. There's like millions of people here. Everyone's coming down with their kids, families, but like it's so quiet. No one's fighting for chairs. Like it's amazing. But and hotels also, like luxury hotels are like half the price. Like the Four Seasons, the One Hotel, like just all those hotels are just Faina. The prices are so much better. So this is the time to come to Miami if you are thinking about it, because you can also get reservations to all the restaurants that people usually like to come to, which is like Mila, Carbone, Chateau Zizi, you know, like all those like popular ones. So the time is now because you have a nice pleasant experience. Unless you like really like to party and stuff and you want to go clubbing, it's like not the season. There's still obviously things going on during the summer, but if you don't care about partying, you just want to like have a good time, go to the beach, have like a nice pleasant experience without traffic, like eat good food, like this is a good time. Also, if you want to bring your kids, this is an amazing time because again, the beaches are not packed, so it's a little bit more chill. I'm feeling super pregnant. I'm trying my best to just be positive. I'm wearing, actually, I wanted to show you guys these Chanel sunglasses that I got, I think like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. This Chanel choker I got last year. I have this Chanel bathing suit that I've had forever. And then these black suede studio flip-flops that I haven't even showed you guys yet. They kind of look like the Christopher Esber, like the Row, but they're not that price. They're a lot more affordable. I'll link them for you guys below if you guys are curious. And I'm wearing some trousers from Tula Rosa. I'll also link them for you below, but just keep in mind I got a size large and I'm wearing them over my belly and they're still really big. In pre-pregnancy I was a size 6, but I'm always like thicker on the bottom. I just have a smaller waist. But they're big, so I would size down. Like my mom saw them, she's like, oh, I want them, but my mom usually wears a medium. I told her to get a small or order like both sizes and see. But they're really nice. A nice cotton pant with like perforations on the side. Really cute and comfy. We're having lunch now. This is borscht, which is like a beet soup.
Oh.
Aloni and I got home a while ago and put Liam to bed, showered, did our thing. Now Aloni like never watches my YouTube vlogs, and I came out here and he was watching my YouTube vlogs, and we're just like reminiscing and looking at like our trips and just like, God, look how skinny I was. Oh. And we're just like talking about how nice it is to have everything documented. And I'm looking at just like how much I've changed, how far I've come, and how like much better my YouTube vlogs got. Not like the last couple of YouTube vlogs, they've just been a little boring because I've been pregnant and like just not doing anything. But like how much traveling and exciting like trips and events and things that I've taken you guys along with me in my YouTube journey this past year, and how much I've shared with you and how much I've gotten comfortable sharing with you. So I think it's really interesting. Wow.
Crazy, right?
What do you think, Boo?
I think you're amazing, Mama.
Oh, you're so nice.
Oh, there it is.
We want to see the Lago di Garda. I don't have any FOMO at all. Like last time when I was pregnant with Liam, because I had placenta previa and I couldn't travel anywhere. I was pregnant in the summer. Ugh, I had eyebrow blindness. Why the fuck did I do my eyebrows like that?
You had what?
Eyebrow blindness. That's when I got my eyebrows laminated. Do you remember?
I couldn't understand why you did that.
Looking back now, that was not a good decision. I only did it twice. I did it for a trip because it was convenient not having to like do anything. That's when we left Cannes, remember? And we finally got a coffee. We crossed the border from France. Yeah, somebody tried to almost jack us. But your wife, I had really good skills.
Look how skinny you are there.
I know. We had crossed the border from France to Italy, and the first thing we did is stop at the gas station and got $1.50 coffee, and it was delicious because we couldn't find any good coffee anywhere in Cannes, like literally nowhere. Huh? The land of La Marzocco. Yeah, but the funny thing is that, well, it's not funny anymore, but we both stopped to go pee, and because I lived in New York for 13 and a half years, my Spidey senses are heightened. And even when Aloni and I first met and we would like walk on the street, I still would like look over my shoulder, and we both got out of the car to go to the bathroom, and Aloni went in front of me, like walked into the gas station, and I was about to walk in and I saw these two guys. They just gave me the weirdest feeling, and I come back out and they were like by our car, and as soon as
just explain this on the vlog.
Yeah, but some people who are new don't know that because they haven't seen that vlog. It's from 11 months ago. And as soon as we got out of the, as soon as like I turned around back, Aloni didn't hear me because he already walked in. I looked and these two guys were by our car, and this guy was sitting smoking a cigarette like by where I was at the entrance, and he said something in another language, but he was like a spotter, and he said something to the guys and they like walked away from the car. But I told Aloni, I was like, thank freaking God that my Spidey senses were, I had like such a weird pit in my stomach, and I stood there until he came out. So we probably would have gotten jacked because all of our suitcases were in the car. Anyway, this is the vlog. You guys should watch it. You should go back and see my summer travel vlogs. Anyway, I'm going to keep watching, but what I wanted to tell you guys is that I didn't have FOMO this summer, like when everyone's on vacation. But I did have, because I'm so grateful to be pregnant again and like to have a baby. But when I was pregnant with Liam, I had FOMO because I had placenta previa and I couldn't go anywhere. And I like didn't understand like how grateful I should be for being able to conceive and having a baby. So this time around, it's definitely have no FOMO while everyone's on vacay. But I'm just watching all my vlogs and enjoying vicariously living through my memories that have been recorded. So anyway, guys, good night. I will see you tomorrow. All I can say, you guys, is good morning to everybody except Drake, because I have never been more jealous in my life of anything, and I'm not a jealous person at all. Like, I never really have FOMO, and I don't get jealous of things. But the way that I'm jealous of everybody who went to the Wireless Festival in the UK for Drake. You guys know I love Drake, okay? I'm a Drake stan, and I know that that's like a hot topic because a lot of you guys don't like Drake. But as an artist, he is for the girls. As an artist, he will always survive. And I think whatever battle, you guys know I'm still not like 100% well versed on the battle he had with Kendrick Lamar, but the battle has been won, okay? Like, you don't need to say anything else. So, I always hit my head on this stupid thing. I'm just like, I told Aloni yesterday, because Aloni doesn't get it. Aloni's not like Aloni likes Drake. Like, he like vibes with him. But Aloni's older than me. I'm 34. Aloni is 43. So Aloni's like a Tupac, you know, like he's a Cali boy. So him and I grew up listening to different music. But I said to him, I was like, honestly, that Drake concert would have healed me. He's like, healed you from what? I'm like, I don't know, but it would have healed me from everything. Because he played so many classics. He brought out Bryson Tiller, which I love. He brought out Giveon, which I'm obsessed with Giveon. You guys know that. Like, I downloaded his album when it came out on the 11th at 12:01. It was like in my iPhone, in my Apple Music. He brought out Lauryn Hill. Like, what? What? Bobby Valentino? Yeah, I know. I feel like you guys would be shocked at the music that I listen to because I'm very eclectic in my music taste, but like, yeah. Anyway, so I'm really sad about the fact that I wasn't able to go, but I'm hoping that maybe Drake will do like some sort of like a concert for us, for the Americans, you know. But I was living through everyone's videos, just like watching, and he played so many good songs. He played all the songs that I wanted to hear live. I wanted to hear Marvin's Room live, Jungle, so good. Anyway, Drake is for the gills, you know. Also, one of my followers told me like a long time ago when I was talking about Drake, especially like listening to his summer album in 2016, someone said that girls listen to Drake for nostalgia, or people listen to Drake for nostalgia, and it's true. Like, I don't know, Drake reminds me of just so much in my life. It reminds me of like moving to New York, college, heartbreak, love, summer, new job, you know? Anyway, making myself a coffee. I had a late morning. It's already 10:20. I have been up for like the last 45 minutes, but I slept in. My nanny took Liam for me at 7. I didn't really sleep well last night because I kept clenching my jaw and I kept waking up. I was so also uncomfortable in the positions that I've been sleeping in because my stomach's just like in the way. And I also just feel so congested on this like last 2 weeks of like my pregnancy. I like feel like I can't breathe. And yeah, and I wake up every 2 hours to pee, and by the time I wake up, I get up to pee. By the time I try to fall back asleep, I have to wake up to pee again, you know? So I just had a really like shitty sleep last night. So I just decided that I was going to sleep in. So I slept until like 9:30, which made a little bit of a difference because I feel like a little bit more rested and I have a lot to do today. I have one more brand partnership thing I need to film today, which is like at the top of my list. And then we are officially done. Well, I think at least we're officially done with, actually no, I have one more thing, but it's not that big, so it's fine. But we'll be officially done with filming stuff for work, brand partnership related things. I'm making myself my usual coffee. Aloni had already left for work, so I had to make my shot myself, but usually he makes it for me. But we're using the beans from Panther Coffee. I use the Barista Blend Milk, which is the walnut maple that I love. This is like fall foliage in a cup. And then I also like to add a little bit of creamer for sweetness. So I'm using the oat creamer, the French vanilla one from Elmhurst. I also like the caramel macchiato, and the pistachio one's really, really delicious too. I just get like whatever's available at the grocery store, you know, I'm not like picky. And then I add a little bit of the Harmless Harvest coconut water just because it gives it a little bit more of a refreshing taste, and I feel like it like hydrates me a little bit better, as well as a couple of scoops of the Armor Colostrum. This is the unflavored one. You have to mix it into cold, like a cold beverage, so that way it dissolves, but it's not sponsored by the way, but I've used Armor already for a very long time. I think for like almost 2 years now. And I started using it, and then naturally I ended up partnering with them and working with them because I loved it so much. And I partnered with them on TikTok recently for a flavor. Let me show you which one. For the Valeria Pineapple. I will make, again, this is not sponsored, I'm just sharing with you because I actually really use this product. I love the Sun Gold Apricot, but when they came out with the Valeria Pineapple, it's so amazing. There is a smoothie that I make. It's just literally coconut cream with 1 scoop of the Valeria Pineapple, 2 scoops of the regular non-flavored one, and then you add frozen pineapple, and you can add a little bit of like frozen banana. You guys, when you put it through the NutriBullet, it tastes like a pina colada. It is so fucking good. You can obviously add alcohol if you want to be like extra. I don't, because I want to be like healthy, but it is so good. It literally tastes like a pina colada, like a delicious pina colada. So it's really good. I'll make it for you guys one day. But anyway, I wanted to show you that because I actually really love it. And I always say on my channel, if you guys are new here, that if you guys ever see me do a paid partnership, it's because I genuinely actually like the product, and I've tried it, I've vetted it, and even if it's something that I don't use all the time, I always ask the brand in advance to send it to me so I can test it out and just see if I like the product and if I'll recommend it to you, because there has been times when the money's great but the product sucks, or I don't believe in the ethos of the brand, or just like whatever, so I won't go forward with it. But if it's good and if I like it, then I'll move forward with it. And like, I just did a brand partnership for Necessaire for the deodorant with aluminum. It's amazing. And I had first tried it back in the winter time because I used to use Agent Nature all the time, like since I met Aloni, because he was using it, and I switched to natural deodorant. And I liked Agent Nature in the beginning. It was great. Like, obviously my body had to adjust and the pH had to adjust, because when you go from using like Secret to for example, any sort of natural deodorant, your body like sweats more and you're a little bit more smelly. But after my body adjusted to it, I loved it. And then I want to say like in November, December, it was in December, I was going to the gym a lot. Like, that was at my peak fitness. And I told Aloni, I said, look, my armpits are getting super red, and I thought maybe I had some sort of fungal rash from the gym. And then I stopped using the Agent Nature, and I just didn't put anything under my arms because I thought I had a fungal rash, and it went away. And I was like, okay, it's fine, it's gone. And then as soon as I used the Agent Nature again, I got another like rash again. My armpits felt like they were burning, they were red. And so I was like thinking about like what to switch to, and then I switched to Necessaire. I loved it so much, I organically shared it because it helped me with rough patches, dark spots. Like, you know, you have like dark pigmentation under your arms. It really helped me with my pH levels, like way more than the Agent Nature one. I never had to reapply it throughout the day. With the Agent Nature, sometimes, like depending on the activity levels, like I'd have to apply it like once or twice. Never had to reapply the Necessaire. Loved it so much. My armpits became super smooth. Like, I wasn't like embarrassed. Like, I could literally wear a tank top and like record you guys, and you can see my underarms. Like, no ingrowns, nothing. And I loved it so much that I ended up partnering with them in February, and then I partnered with them again recently on TikTok. So that's kind of like how my partnerships really develop, because I really enjoy products. So I just wanted to tell you that, because I know a lot of the times you guys see ads and you guys will comment and say, oh, I don't believe ads, but that's fine. Completely understandable. I don't believe a lot of ads either, but I'm just very transparent and I share product a lot. So just want you guys to know. I decided I'm going to have a challah toast with cream cheese. Because we are just living our lives here, you know, unapologetically. I'm gonna get that going. Have a little piece. I need to get like a good bread bag. I feel like throwing bread in plastic is not the best. When we move into the new house, I'll tell Aloni, not that he cares because he doesn't understand music nuances, but like, I love like organization and stuff. I was telling him last night, I'm like, I want to get a really sick bread box. And he looked at me like, okay, get a bread box, you know? He didn't care. He said, get a bread box if it makes you happy, but you guys know what I mean. Like, those things make me so happy, just like the organization of things. I want to get a really nice bread box. So you guys have a suggestion for a bread box that holds like a few loaves of bread and some bread bags, let me know. I'm going to basically make some food really quickly, just like a little challah caviar situation. And then have my coffee. I'm gonna go work on the computer a little bit. I uploaded my vlog last night, and you guys are so nice to me. And I really appreciate like all the positive commentary that you guys give me on all of my videos and how like you engage. So yeah, I'm gonna go like on the computer, just go like catch up, finish my water. I never used to drink water, but this hydro jug, you guys, I get it. I get like the lure of the Stanley Cup and the hydro jug. I get it because it makes you actually drink water. And if you put like ice in it, like now I'm pregnant, so like I'm about to give birth. I'm always hot, and it keeps my water cold like throughout the whole night. It's just so nice when I wake up like parched. I like the Hydro Jug better than the Stanley Cup, but it's all the same. Anyway, so yeah, I'll TB with you guys in a bit. I'm just gonna get my day started because I'm moseying around. I feel like such a sloth, like a blob, you know? Like I finally feel like super pregnant. I didn't feel super pregnant until like, I don't want to say this last week. Like my face just got so swollen. Like everything just got so swollen. My lips, my nose. Yeah, so. Somebody commented on one of my TikTok videos yesterday, like, ugh, how much more fillers are you gonna put into your lips? I'm like, dude, I'm literally about to give birth like any day now, okay? It's called pregnancy. It's called being so swollen that your lips look like you've gotten fillers. Like, oh, people are crazy. Like, people ask me all the time, they're like, I can't believe you're getting fillers and Botox while you're pregnant. I'm like, what makes you think that? Like, have you ever been pregnant? Do you know that your face gets swollen? People are crazy. Anyway, love you guys. See you shortly. It's been a whole day. I didn't get to record because you guys, I have been working on a project and it's been taking me forever. So I've just been like solely concentrating on it and we're running out of the house. I'm going to a tasting menu at Lido, which is at the surf club. Not the surf club, the Four Seasons Surfside. They invited Aloni and I, and I'm wearing something super comfy. It's just a little like set. These are my hospital bags, which I'm going to record for you soon, but this is what she's wearing. Very comfy. Excuse the disaster behind me because I've been working on stuff all day. We are back here, you guys. I feel like we've been here a million times in this past week, no?
Feels like we live here.
Squeaky shoes. Babe, do you know what we forgot last week in my vlog? A segment on your words of wisdom. And everybody who watches me feels some type of way. So on the way back, we're gonna get you.
You got it.
It's at Lido. Look how pretty this is, you guys. The vibes in here are always right and it always smells so good. So Chef Marco invited us for a tasting menu. Just finished dinner, which was delicious. Chef Marco did a special tasting menu tonight. Did you love it?
Amazing. Chef Marco is tutto bene.
I told him,
I overate it.
I said to him, like, I can't breathe. He's like, I can't imagine how you can't breathe because I can't
I
breathe.
said I'm not
either.
even pregnant and I can't breathe.
So I promised you guys that Aloni's going to give us his words of wisdom of the week, since last week we forgot. It's my fault, pregnancy brain. So Aloni,
Words of wisdom for the week.
take it away.
The Talmud teaches us that
Some people don't know what the Talmud is.
the Talmud is from the Torah. And Kabbalah comes from the Torah. Kabbalah is the inner workings of the Torah. Wisdom, with deep wisdom of the Torah. So it teaches us that the woman, so it says actually verbatim that she looked to him and he looked to him, which means what? The woman, the wife, the girlfriend, however you want to phrase her, she always looks to her man, her husband, her partner, whatever, and he always looks to God. So what does that mean? That at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many compliments your wife or your girlfriend can get externally from other people. It's telling her, oh, you look beautiful, you look great today, you look this today, you're doing so well. That's all nice. But they don't have nearly the same effect as the husband or the boyfriend complimenting the wife, right? Because that's really what she wants to hear. So it's very important that you compliment your better half, your wife, your girlfriend, whoever's in your life, because those words they hold tremendous meaning for your wife. So those are my words of wisdom today.
What's the other thing that you have said to me before, that when you invest in your wife or you give to your wife that you get twice back or something like that?
Oh no, so also Kabbalistically they say that there's whatever you spend on your wife, you get back many times over. So that there's you should never say no to your wife. Adorning your wife is like adorning God, you know?
And I'll never say no to that.
Again, because it comes back to the Kabbalistic. There's two principles in Kabbalah, which is the light, which is the man represents the light, and the woman represents the vessel. So the vessel has to always be, it should be glorified and made nice and pretty, right? Because without a proper vessel, there's no amount of light. They can't handle the light. If the vessel is not, how should I say it, worthy of receiving the light, the vessel breaks. But we've touched on that before.
Yeah. It's hard. We have to start keeping like a list of everything that you discuss so that you're not discussing the same things and I forget too.
Yeah, I'm coming off the cough, but I'm pretty sure I never spoke about
I don't think you have.
she looked to him and he looked to him.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so, no.
So yeah.
My wise husband. I love this man very much, you guys.
I love you more.
Very much. We were just looking at a picture, a memory came up and I was like swiping on my phone and I had a picture that came up of me trying on my wedding dress and Aloni asked me if I had any moments of uncertainty and I said no. Absolutely not.
I didn't either, for the record. 0.
Because we got engaged pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
So, and here we are, about to birth my second child. Was kicking me. She was kicking me all throughout dinner, like hardcore.
We're in the red zone. We're in the red zone. It's the final countdown.
It's the green zone.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's gonna happen
The green zone. Yeah, any minute.
Yeah.
Any minute now, you guys. We can go. I can start recording and saying we're on our way.
I think you're ready.
I'm ready.
You're tired.
I'm tired. This is, Aloni said to me the other day, now I like saying this and repeating it, but he said to me the other day, this is the most pregnant you've ever been pregnant. And so every day it's the most pregnant I've been pregnant because I've never been pregnant to full term with Liam. I gave birth, I told you, a month early. So every day I'm like, this is the most pregnant I've ever been.
Yeah, be patient with yourself. It's the most pregnant you've ever been in your life.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm tired, out of breath, swollen. It's incredibly hard for me to sleep. I was telling them today this morning when I made a coffee that we ended up sleeping in. But I said that...
We woke up early, but then we passed out again.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
But I said that it's hard because I wake up in the middle of the night to pee because I can't hold it in because it hurts. And then by the time I fall back asleep, it's time for me to get up to pee again. So it's like...
And it's like a tinkle.
Yeah, it's like it's a splash.
It's pretty funny.
It's pretty, yeah. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I have to go so bad, and then I go and it's a splash, and I'm like, what the F was that? Anyway, guys, tomorrow I will vlog. I'm going to the chiropractor with Liam. We're both getting adjusted, and then I'm doing a buccal massage because I've been like grinding my teeth a lot, so I need to like relax my muscles a little bit. And then me and I have to drive to downtown to pick up some documents together. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. I was supposed to vlog with you yesterday when I was doing all of my errands, except I did not end up vlogging because I ended up doing something else. And by something else, I meant I had to go to pick up all the documents for Liam, and I started doing like all this like house stuff, and I just got like, my day just escaped me. So that's that. I'm right now going to drop off Liam at the kids gym, and then in the interim I'm going to go to Costco and stock up on the things that I need. And after Costco, I'm going to pick them up, come back, then I'm going to go to the mall. I need to have a lunch date with my friend, and then I have a dentist appointment to check up on my Invisalign, and that is about it. So we have lots of plans today, and then I'm going to shoot today, you guys. I promise I'm going to show you my hospital bag. I've been meaning to do so, and I have not had a chance. So yeah, anyway, let's go. You guys, I outdid myself. I just got to the mall. Hold on, I'm gonna do my lip liner. using the Soshi skinny dip. Anyway, I went to Costco. I even had enough time because I got there so early. There was not a lot of people. I even had enough time to go to Publix, which I never get to go to, which is like next door. And then I went to go pick up Liam and my nanny from the gym because he had a lesson today. They had music and like free play. And it's literally like right next to each other, so it's perfect. I had enough time to do everything I needed to do, stock up on everything before the baby comes next week. And now I got to the mall because I'm going to see my friend. We've been trying to make plans. We're having like a quick lunch. Like we just literally have 1 hour to have lunch. And then I'm going to the dentist for my Invisalign. So I'm very proud of myself because I was able to do everything and be on time. I'm not late today. Taking a sweater with me because it's so cold inside of every establishment here. I'm wearing this from Park. My t-shirt, you guys, is from COS, and my pants are from Dish. I've literally been rotating the same things I've been saying. Yesterday I organized, I have a little rolling rack outside of my closet with just like all my pregnancy stuff. I like washed everything, ironed everything, so I just hung it there so it's there and it's just easy to like grab and go, especially like postpartum, so I don't have to like look for it. And I organized my closet a little bit more. Like yesterday was such a productive day, which is why I didn't even vlog yesterday because I was just so busy doing a million things. Sorry. Hello. So yeah, that's why I didn't vlog yesterday because I was just doing like all things home, and honestly it's just I've been needing to like get everything done because once the baby comes, like I remember the baby bubble and just like you not wanting to do anything and not be productive. And yeah, Aloni's parents are coming and my mom's here this time around. I mean, my mom was there last time, but she was like on vacation because I gave birth early. But Aloni's mom's coming, so I'm gonna have so much help. I'm gonna have time to catch up on some sleep and just like be a functioning human. And now that it's not like my first child, it's my second child, I feel like more confident being a first-time mom, being a mom again of a newborn, and I don't feel as stressed, and I know that everything's okay and like how to handle everything, so I don't feel as overwhelmed and like panicked as I did the first time because you don't know anything. So I feel like postpartum second time around will be easier, but it's not going to be as easy as I think it's going to be because I also have a toddler who's been very needy lately, so because I think he feels the baby coming. And I probably didn't tell you, but we're going to Eataly. Eataly just opened in Aventura Mall, which is the same Eataly from New York in the Flatiron. I haven't actually even been inside yet, so I'll vlog a little bit while I'm there. But she made a reservation at one of the restaurants, and I asked her, I was like, is it just one restaurant or multiple? Because in New York, there's like multiple stations. There's like the pasta place, pizza place. She said, I'm not sure, but she sent me the reservation, so we'll see. So let's go. Just got to the dentist to check on my Invisalign. See if we have to extend or we're done and what the next steps are. I'm trying to get everything in, guys, before the baby comes.
The blue, you must see some blue here. I may have to remove the ultrasonic.
Quick update on my teeth. Sorry, I have like the AC blasting because it's hot in my car. I am going to continue Invisalign for I don't know how many more trays. They took impressions because I'm not happy with the top of my mouth. I want it to be a little bit more open and more expanded, like wider. So if I'm already doing it, I want to do it right, you know. But I did get a teeth cleaning while I was there with this new machine. It's called Airflow. So it's just like water and sand. They put like this solution on your teeth, and so it shows you where the plaque is and all the tar, and then they blast it with this like airflow, and it's much better. And whatever areas like needs a little bit of touch up, they'll use the machine like the old school method, but it's much better and it's just more thorough because it like really gets into the crevices of your teeth, which I really liked. And yeah, so anyway, we're gonna get my Invisalign trays back in like 2 weeks, and once they send it to the lab, Invisalign will tell me how many more trays I have left. But it's pretty easy to just change it every 2 weeks, so that's kind of like what's happening. And then I'm gonna do core whitening, which is spelled K-O-R. Once I give birth, you put them in your trays and you just whiten them, and it's like night and day. It's crazy how good it works and your teeth are not as sensitive. I had Aloni do it after he did his trays, and his teeth like looked amazing because he, you know, drinks coffee and he drinks red wine and stuff, and so he had a lot of stains, but now they look pearly white. I hope you guys can see me from this view. I'm going to do a quick what I'm packing with me to the hospital. It's very easy, very straight to the point. I started taking everything out because I just filmed it for TikTok. So now that I'm putting everything back in, I'm going to show you. Anyway, we're going to start off backwards. In this bag, I'm packing all the stuff for me. So I have a laundry bag for my dirty laundry. I have a bag of socks, some comfortable underwear, and some comfortable sports bras. I also have packed 3 pajamas. I'm not going to take them out because I remember last time I hated feeling so icky and feeling like wearing the hospital gown. I don't know. I just wanted to have like my own PJs so I can change out of them depending on how long I'll be in the hospital and just feel like good, fresh, and clean, especially when handling the baby. I also have 2 towels in here, and what's not pictured is I'm going to be putting in a hairbrush. It's like on my list of what I need to add is a hairbrush, chargers, my computer, a camera, and my DJI so I can record for you guys. And that's about it for this bag. I'm also packing these Skechers with me. They're amazing. These are the Skechers Slip-ins Glide Step. They're awesome. You just literally slip your foot in and out. So postpartum or even now, like I don't have to bend over. They're amazing. I'm also packing a pair of slides with me because I remember last time I wanted to take a shower and I needed my husband to bring me slides because I don't know if you guys remember this, but I gave birth a month early. I had an emergency C-section, so I did not have time to pack hospital bags. So I kind of just took like 5 things and I ran out the house. But I'm taking these slides so I could take a shower and not step on the dirty floor in the hospital. I'm also packing my Hermes sheep rays because I don't want to be barefoot at the hospital and I'm going to wear them with my socks. I'm also packing 2 pillows because the pillows there are really thin and uncomfortable and my neck was hurting me until my husband brought me my own pillows, and I'm packing like a blanket like this because it gets really, really cold at the hospital, especially at night for some reason. I have a Freedom Mom kit because I'm most likely having a C-section. So this is the C-section recovery kit, which comes with everything you need. I'll link it for you guys below because they also have one for a vaginal birth recovery kit. So they're amazing and it just literally has everything you need. If you need more underwear, you can buy them separately, but this kit usually suffice. And then it also comes with this belly waist support band, which I absolutely love and find really, really helpful, especially like for a C-section when you have a lot of pain. It kind of helps you like hold the pain in. I have 2 cosmetic pouches. So this cosmetic pouch has like my makeup. It has a mini dry shampoo. I have a couple of like face masks because last time my face was so dehydrated. I have some Chanticleer products like a mini face wash. I have a moisturizer. I have a body butter from Josie Moran. I have minis of my Kerastase shampoo and conditioner. I have a claw clip. I have a mini Kerastase hair oil. I have some lip balm. What else do I have in here? I'm going to pack my deodorant from Necessaire. I also have a facial mist from Eataly because I told you hydration is key. Then I literally have in here, you guys, a lip balm, like another lip balm. I have a mini concealer from NARS. I have 1 little brush and I have some blush, and that's about it. And then I'm packing the Beekeeper's Natural Immune Support. I'm also packing my vitamin C packets and my Immune Avenger because my hormones and just like my whole body, my immune system was so suppressed last time I gave birth that I'm going to have supplements with me this time because I didn't have that the first time around. So that's that. Let's put this back in. Okay, in this bag, I have some hydrating face wipes from Cetaphil. I also have a toothbrush for me and my husband, and I have a toothpaste. And at the hospital after I gave birth, especially after my epidural, I could not use the restroom, and you have to use the restroom. And they gave me laxatives, which were not working, but I remember I ended up getting suppositories. Aloni got them for me, and I'm taking these this time. I'm not taking chances. This was amazing, and it really just helps. You feel relief, and trust me, you need that relief. Okay, for the baby, I'm packing my newborn stem cell collection kit from Viacord. This is not necessary. It's just a choice that we made with Liam, so we're doing it again for baby girl. Then I'm packing the Hip HA Combiotic HA1 formula because with Liam, I pumped for almost like 3 weeks. I want to say 2.5 to 3 weeks, every 3 hours. I worked with the lactation department and a doula. I barely had 1 ounce of milk, and I'm scared that I'm not going to have milk this time. So I want to make sure that I have the formula of my choice with me. And I'm also packing some baby bottles. And then I'm taking a couple of receiving kits for the baby. And it comes with hats, mittens, and it comes with some onesies, which I have packed here. And I'm also taking a couple of blankets. I have like a receiving blanket, I have a muslin blanket, and a warmer blanket in case it gets like really cold at the hospital. But they provide like a lot of that stuff for you if you need, but I just like want to take my own because I want to take pictures and like have a different experience this time around, you know? I also have a little laundry bag packed in here for the baby. This is going to be the baby bag, and I have some hand sanitizer wipes for my hands. And that is about it, you guys. It's very straight to the point. I'm not overpacking. I'm just taking what I find is necessary for me. So I hope that's helpful. It's really easy. I hope I'm like not disappointing you and like, I don't know, maybe you wanted to see something else like different, but you just like take really what you need, and what you need is very personal. So that's it. Anyway, I'm gonna go spend some time with Liam because he ran in here and he wanted to hang out with me, and I was recording, so I'm gonna go be on mom duty. Good morning, you guys. I'm heading out to a breakfast meeting at 10 o'clock with the Morphe team. I love Morphe. If you guys watch my TikTok videos when I do my makeup, I use a lot of Morphe brushes and their palettes. I'm actually using one of their lip liners today. I don't know if you guys can see it. See if I can see without my glasses. The color is called Lush Lychee. It's like a really beautiful pinky nude. And I have on the Prada Monochrome Nudo in the color P159, and on top I'm going in with the Bobbi Brown Bare Pink Lip Serum. And then, you guys, I brought back an OG because I was thinking about my eyebrow situation, and then I was looking at my eyebrows from like past pictures from like a couple years back, and I was like, you know what, let me get the Anastasia Brow Definer. I know the formula is probably not the same as it used to be, but do you guys remember that putty that she used to sell and all of us used to just like obnoxiously over darken our eyebrows? Well, if you did not fall into the trap, you are one of the lucky ones, because I did. But it was a time to be alive, you know? Anyway, I'm just trying to like it's a professional business meeting, so I'm trying to be as profesh as possible. And I have on, sorry guys, I'm out of breath like really badly this time because it's go time like any minute. I thought I was going into labor like a few days ago. But anyway, I'm wearing this Chanel jacket that I've had for 6 years, I think. I don't remember exactly what collection this was from. It was from a cruise collection, but I don't remember if it was from 6 years ago, from 5, 6, or 7 years ago. Something like that. I never wear it just because I feel like it's not really my style anymore, but now I'm liking it again, so I'm wearing it. You know, you just have to like put things away and then see them again and kind of trickle in, trickle out. I'm also wearing my DL 1961 maternity jeans. I don't know, magically I got into them. They're size 31. No, size 30. And 31 would have been much better. That's why I said 31, because I was thinking about it. And my Zara sheer tank. I'm wearing my ostrich pink Hermes Constance, and I'm trying to think if I should wear a pair of Chanel flats or if I should wear my Loro Piana shoes, because I'm scared to like stretch them out. But the only thing is with the Chanel flats is that I'm going to stop by the Chanel store after, because where I'm going is a breakfast meeting at Bell Harbor. They scheduled it at this like cute little coffee shop. So I was planning on stopping by at the Chanel store after, because I want to see one of the collections that is just launched. Let's see what I should do. Let's see the weather. Hold on. The weather will be telling what I should do. Because if it rains, I don't want to wear my Loro Pianas. I don't know. Anyway, I want to go see the fall winter 2025-2026 pre-collection. So that's what we're gonna do. I think I'm just gonna wear the Chanel flats. I feel like I don't even need to show you these anymore because you guys have seen them a million times. These are like the only flats that I've been wearing because I don't want to stretch anything out. And then I have a doctor appointment at 2 o'clock to check on the baby. And that's really what's happening. So anyway, let's go.
And then we're gonna receive it in pink as well.
Showing her for size reference to my hand. I just got to Publix. I was at my meeting and then I went to the Chanel store and was like, I can't try anything on, LOL. I didn't know today was launch day. Just happened to be that. But anyway, I showed my sales associate, or as you call them, SA, what I wanted. And now there's like this new feature. There's an app, like a Chanel app. Oh my God, why is my camera moving? But there's a new feature. There's a Chanel app where you basically heart everything that you want, and it's really nice because it has all the pricing for all of the bags. It has the pricing for the ready to wear everything, so you're like not blindsided by the price. And you basically star everything that you like, and then your Chanel associate can get you those items, well, pending availability and pending if they're like making it in the US or making it in America. I mean, in Europe, and like even if they're like producing it. But he said 60% of the collection is on there. The other 40 is not, because it goes per boutique buy. So that means, like, for example, Miami tends to buy more summer pieces, whereas like New York and other, like an Aspen, for example, will buy things that are for the winter. But anyway, this is not what I wanted to tell you. I haven't worn this Chanel jacket since 2021. Like, that's like the last time I have it myself with a picture in it. I like looked through my photos. And maybe I wore it like one other time, but I don't remember exactly when. But I remember I wore this in New York, and I have a picture of me on my Instagram. And I just kind of retired my Chanel jackets a little bit. Anyway, long story short, I was like wiggling in my pockets, you guys, and I found a KKW nude 1.5 lip liner. Okay, it's broken inside. But this came out in 2018. I still have this. This is considered a national treasure, okay? I don't care what anyone says. She used to make, like, say what you want about her. I don't really care about, like, her as a person. But her lip liners, like, during that time were the best lip liners because they were so creamy. I loved all the nude colors she had. I loved all the nude lipsticks. Like, they were so good. She was doing a lot of stuff with Mario before Mario had his own makeup line. So they were, like, partnering on a lot of these projects together and concepts. And these killed it. I'm obviously, like, I probably shouldn't use this because it's probably expired. It's already like 6 years old. No, sorry, 7 years old. So it's not probably, it is expired. But like, should I throw it out or what? Like, what should I do with it? Oh my God. I was like, nostalgia that it brought me. I used to have them in like every bag. I would like panic order them on drop day. I remember, because I loved them. That's like the one thing I loved from her line. And I loved the kabuki brush that she used to have. It was like a double-sided, but the kabuki brush side for the contour. The other products I like didn't really care about, but the lip liners and the kabuki brush was like my favorite from her line. That's really like what I invested in. Anyway, I just got to Publix because before my doctor appointment, I need to return the Swiffer liquid that I bought, because we clean like the house once a week, like do like a deep cleaning. But because Liam throws food sometimes on the floor and he has crumbs, whatever, every night before we go to bed, we like clean the area, especially like around his high chair, with like a Swiffer jet. And I bought the wrong solution yesterday, so I need to go return and buy the correct one. And I want to buy some balloons for him because he's been asking me for balloons that he can blow up, so I'm gonna go buy some balloons for him. And that's that. He can get his way right now because the baby's coming, so I feel bad for everything. So I want to like get him stuff so he doesn't feel left out. Maybe that's a bad approach, but anyway, let's go. I got my nails done today. I chopped them off for the baby. What do you think about my nails?
They're nice.
Be honest.
They're nice.
You hate them.
No, I like them.
You like them oval.
I do prefer them, but I'm used to it. You had them like that before.
I can pick my nails now.
Good, enjoy.
Anyway, I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna watch some YouTube and dream about good dreams. And I will see you guys on the next vlog. Maybe it'll be baby vlog. We don't know. Stay tuned.